Okay. So Potters, I'm going to show you very quickly how to glaze your butter dish. We're using clear glaze for your butter dish, so we don't cover up your awesome designs. When you open up the clear glaze, you want to make sure that you stir it up really good. Don't just stir it like this. You kind of got to like stir the bottom up into the top. It should be a little bit thicker. It should be kind of like maybe 2% milk thickness, not water. Okay, so make sure that that's stirred up. Every time you use this, you need to stir it up. Then take your whisk, and if you rinse it off right away, it will clean off really easily. So we're gonna clean that off. The other supplies we have here is we have a cup, and we have tongs. These tongs can be found in the big cabinet by the front door. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to rinse your pot off. Just kind of quickly. Make sure that your hands are clean. Make sure that you haven't just put lotion on your hands. That will all kind of mess your glazing up. While we're waiting to do that, I'm also going to grab the biggest flat brush that I can find. So there's the flat brush. I'm going to put some glaze, a clean cup. Please make sure your cup is clean. We don't want to contaminate our glazes. So if you have like a red glaze on here and you put it in there, it's going to eventually mess up our clear glaze. So make sure the cup is clean. I'm just going to take some out. You can kind of wipe that off. This, with the flat brush and your the plate of your dish, can be taken back to your seat and you can work on that there. You're going to do the same thing that you kind of do for underglazes. You're going to put on 3 coats, altering the direction. So I'm going to go one way. You want to make sure coats are even, that you don't have big puddles. Once I go one way, then I'm going to turn it and do the direction the other way, and then go back the other way. 3 coats when you brush on any glaze, okay? So we'll finish that in a second. Now let me show you how to use the tongs. So with the tongs, you're gonna grab on to your butter dish, like so, and then hold the tongs tight. Don't hold it so tight that it's gonna bust your butter dish, but so I kind of like to support it just so I don't drop it. I'm gonna go down into the, you wanna come a little bit closer and you can see, I'm gonna go down into the glaze just for about 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna bring it back out. And then you just kind of sit here and let it drip. Drip, 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 drip. It'll take, it should dry pretty quickly, but it might take a minute or so to dry. And then you can take it just like this, carefully, over to your seat. And once it's totally dry, I want you to get a sponge and I want you to wipe off the clear glaze, all right here, because that's what will be touching the kiln shelf. And remember, no glaze can touch the kiln shelf, okay? With that said, you also can't have any glaze on the bottom of your plate. Once you're done with both of those things and they're dry, you can put them back on the to be glazed shelf on the part in the back room by the kiln. Let us know if you have any questions. Have fun.